Hello grade 8s, this is Mr. Miller and welcome to lesson 2.3 on proportional reasoning. So first let's start with some definitions and examples. A proportion is an equation between two ratios or rates. So here's an example of a proportion. $2.85 for 3 pencils is equal to $0.95 for 1 pencil. You can see that they are equivalent to each other because if you were to divide 3 by 3 and divide $2.85 by 3, you'd get the numerator and denominator that you see here. In example 2, we'd like to solve the following proportion. 1 centimeter to 25 kilometers equals 4 centimeters to what? So it's pretty easy to see that the first term is multiplied by a factor of 4. The first term is multiplied by 4. So we have to do the same thing to the second term. Multiply by 4. 25 times 4 is 100. So into that blank spot where the question mark is, that's where you'd fit 100 kilometers. Part B, 200 kilometers over 3 hours is equal to how many kilometers over 5 hours? So there are two methods we could use here. One is to find the unit rate and multiply as needed. The second method is to cross multiply and divide. So you'll see either way you get the same answer. Let's take a look at the steps. So finding the unit rate and multiplying as needed means that if it's 200 kilometers for 3 hours, 200 kilometers divided by 3 hours gives you 66.6 repeated kilometers per 1 hour. So now that we know how many kilometers per 1 hour, we can multiply by 5 to find out how many kilometers for 5. And that's how you get 333.33333 kilometers or 333 and a third kilometer. So the other way is to cross multiply and divide. Whenever you're taking a look at a proportion and you're looking to find an unknown part, you can cross multiply across the diagonal the two quantities that are known and divide by the third one. So that's 200 times 5 and divided by 3. That's how you can get 333.3 repeated kilometers. So either way we get the same answer. Both are acceptable. You choose a method that you prefer. Let's take a look at one more example to show how to use a proportion to solve a problem. So in this example, we have 2 out of 3 dentists that recommend chewing sugarless gum after eating to prevent cavities. If there are 60 dentists in Stuckyville, then how many of them would you expect to recommend chewing sugarless gum after eating to prevent cavities? So first of all, you set up the proportion. We're told that it is 2 out of 3 that recommend chewing sugarless gum, 2 out of 3 in total. So there's an unknown number that recommend out of a total of 60 dentists in Stuckyville. So now you choose a method that you like, whether it is finding the number that you multiply 3 by to get 60, doing the same thing to 2, multiplying by that same number, or cross multiplying and dividing. Here I'm just going to illustrate one. I know that it's 3 times 20 to get 60, so I'm going to do 2 times 20 to get 40. Therefore, I would expect that 40 of the dentists in Stuckyville would recommend chewing sugarless gum after eating to prevent cavities. That's the end of lesson 2.3. I hope that was pretty straightforward and easy for you. You can get started on your assignment now, and we'll see you in class.